Good afternoon and good night from your favorite crypto trader, your favorite crypto cowboy, the crypto abstract himself. How's everybody feeling on this beautiful Friday, January 31st? Another beautiful day in crypto, another beautiful day to make money in crypto, like always. For those that don't know me, my name's Abstract. I've helped thousands of people in the crypto community, helped thousands of people learn how to make money with crypto, how to utilize crypto in their every single day life, and to ultimately win in crypto. And for those that are new to the channel, hey, remember, feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. Every like counts. Every like helps push this content up the algorithm so other people can view this content. And every subscription, I appreciate it greatly, man. Every time someone subscribes to the channel, it is truly an honor to have more support, man. And for those that don't know, also, I built a Discord called the Inner Circle Discord. This is a community that I've built over the past 4 years. It's really, I put all my effort into it. It's a community where people could come together, learn crypto together, a place where people can also, hold on, hold on, looks like the screen might be stuck. A little fixing, nothing I can't fix. Hold on, let me fix it up over here for you guys. Hold on. Hold on. Content always wants to mess up, man. You need it the most. Hold on. There we are. So, for those that don't know, I built a Discord that's about 4 years in the making. I try to really put all my effort into this community. It's really a place that people can come together, win together, trade ideas with each other. Also, you can get exclusive market calls from me, exclusive calls. So basically anything crypto related, market analysis, market updates, leverage calls. Really is a place that everyone can win together. And until tonight, 3 hours from now, actually, it's going to be the last chance people have to mint the Lifetime Access Genesis Pass. And the Lifetime Access Genesis Pass is going to literally grant you lifetime access to the Inner Circle. It's really a chance to lock in with my community, lock in with what I got going on. And for the price that it's at, I feel like it's an absolute steal because there is no price on knowledge. And knowledge is something that, people literally learn through personal experiences. And this is a chance that people can literally lock into my community for 0.14 ETH. The mint will close at 12 p.m. Eastern time tonight at midnight. And I will not have this NFT available anymore. Going forward after this NFT, it's literally going to be subscription based. So if anybody wants to subscribe to Inner Circle, you still can, but it will be $50 a month. And this is just a chance for you to hold the NFT and always have access to the Inner Circle. Okay, so let's jump right into the market and what we got going on today. So first thing is first, I've been seeing a lot of news regarding Dogecoin, a lot of good news actually. Just last week we heard Dogecoin was possibly going to get an ETF. We had Bitwise filing for a Dogecoin ETF, which is very big news. I mean, we all seen the price impact that Dogecoin, that a Bitcoin ETF had to the Bitcoin price. So now we're starting to see rumors about a Dogecoin ETF. And the interesting thing I see about this article about Grayscale launching a Dogecoin investment fund is because, as we all know, Grayscale had their own investment fund when they had Bitcoin before the Bitcoin ETFs. So people were buying those Bitcoin trust shares, and once Bitcoin actually got approved for ETFs, all Grayscale did was just convert their trust shares into an ETF. So it was called GBTC, and then it got converted to what now we know as the Bitcoin ETF for Grayscale. So these are literally the little things that bring a coin to ETF, you know, before it actually gets approved. So I just think that this is a really, really, really big move for Dogecoin. Now, obviously, the price of Bitcoin, the price of Dogecoin, sorry, is not reflecting that as much. But for the most part, a lot of times, guys, we see, it takes some time for prices to appreciate and for things to play out. We can't expect Dogecoin to go to the moon overnight, but this is a buy the rumor event for me. Looking outsider looking in, this is definitely a buy the rumor event, which can eventually lead to a Dogecoin ETF, which then by the time that ETF actually gets approved, Dogecoin's already on the moon by then, right? Because we all know in investing, whether it's stocks, crypto, and anything, it's usually by the time you hear the news, the price has already pumped, the action has already been priced in, right? So, like, an example is, Dogecoin's at 33 cents. By the time that the ETF actually gets approved, maybe Dogecoin's at $1 already. So that opportunity to buy in, it's already been priced in the ETF, because prices literally, usually for the most part, get priced in way before the event actually happens, okay? So that's something that I do want you guys to think about. Gotta stay hydrated in the trenches today. We drinking Crystal Geyser natural alpine spring water. Yes, this is okay water. It's maybe a 4 out of 10 at best, okay? But you gotta drink water nonetheless, okay? So, back to what I was saying about Dogecoin. I think this is great news that Grayscale is launching a investment fund. Phenomenal news in my eyes. I believe Dogecoin's set for $2 in this bull run. I'm gonna stick to that, and I think that it's still looking good. 21 shares files for with SEC for spot Polkadot ETF. It seems like all the major coins, when we talk about XRP, a Polkadot, a Solana, Bitcoin, Ethereum, all the major cryptos are companies are trying to file ETFs for them. For the most part, if they're going to get approved, that's a different story. At the end of the day, the SEC is still rigorous with its approvals, so that doesn't necessarily mean that a Polkadot ETF will get approved, but it has been filed, and hey, you really never know. Polkadot still has been not performing that well this bull run, to be honest with you. Polkadot is not a topic of conversation like it once was. I feel like their blockchain is a little too complicated, to be honest with you, for the average person. But all in all, there is a Polkadot ETF possibly on the way. And at the end of the day, guys, we all know, man, when ETFs get approved, it is absolutely amazing for the price, okay? In other news, we got Elon Musk's dad planning to raise $200 million with a Musket meme coin. Okay, very strange, but the price over here completely struggling. Very, very strange, to be honest with you. It was silently released on December 6th, I believe it was. Very, very, very strange. Once it was announced that it was his project, this price damn near went up to it went up to about $480 million with a super correction, and in the trenches right now. So in meme coin news, this is a big talk of town, but also the price is struggling tremendously. Am I gonna buy this? Probably no. But hey, a lot of people say that without Elon Musk's actual endorsement, this coin is probably gonna struggle. Even though it is Elon Musk's father, that launched the coin. At the end of the day, if his son ain't supporting it, it's probably not going to do well, because at the end of the day, Elon Musk is still Elon Musk, and whatever he says, he can push up a price, right? At the end of the day. But in Solana shitcoin talks, in news, to be honest with you guys, I'm not personally trading Solana meme coins right now. I just feel like there is a lack of, how do you say, a lack of hype. And this is something I learned in the past month. That at the end of the day, guys, we had the Trump hype, the Trump coin hype, and it brought so much money into the Solana ecosystem. And we had all that hype with coins and things were going crazy, etc. Everyone was trading on Solana. But now it seems like that hype has already dwindled down, and now it just feels like a bunch of shitcoins dropping and going to zero tomorrow, right? So one thing I do want you guys to understand, going forward, when you get this massive hype in coins, right, and everyone's trading this shitcoin and everyone's going crazy on this chain, the reality is you already have to expect that this hype might only last for a week, okay? Because that hype can, it's not going to last forever. And all that liquidity came from Trump coin onto Solana chain. Everyone was trading like crazy. But now you see that hype just isn't there anymore. These coins, what is it, a week ago, when Trump coin had come out, coins on Solana were going to 10 million market cap, 20 million market cap, no problem. Whereas now, it doesn't feel like that anymore. Now it starts to feel like it's like so many coins coming out and so many people trying to rug people. Literally so many people trying to rug, and it just feels like rug after rug, and it just feels like, literally people just farming other people, just trying to literally take people's money, to be honest with you. So I personally am not going to be trading on Solana for the time being. I feel like the money, for the most part, has rotated back into bigger coins, because that's for the most part how it works, right? When you have meme coin season, a lot of shit coin season, that money at the end of the day will be rotated back into the big coins, because that's what people are trading those small coins anyway for. They're trading those small coins so that they can then rotate it back into bigger coins to get a bigger holding. We've seen that with Bitcoin time and time again. People will trade out of Bitcoin to get into another project, to then make money to trade back into Bitcoin. Okay, so that is something that to think about. Okay, but all in all, guys, one thing that I felt was important for this live stream that I wanted to talk to you guys about was the fact that the monthly candles had just closed in crypto. The monthly candles. So now we just opened the new month on the candles, and that's what I felt like why this stream was so important, because today we can get a glimpse into what coins are important right now to look forward to, and what coins might potentially struggle for the next 1 to 2 months, and the opportunities here that we have to make money, because at the end of the day, you want to choose the right coins, right, for the next 2 to 3 months to make as much gains as you possibly can. Okay, so first thing is first, Bitcoin's monthly close, phenomenal. We're looking at the monthly chart right now. Okay, this is a phenomenal close for Bitcoin. We literally had the highest monthly close in history for Bitcoin. This is very, 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 very bullish on Bitcoin. I really like this. I think that this month we either see new all-time highs in Bitcoin, or if we don't, I would just like another higher close on BTC. Okay, but one thing to keep in mind, guys, that we are still stuck in this range that we've been stuck in since November. So to zigzag around here wouldn't be surprising also, okay? To zigzag around in this range. Now, I believe that this range is ready for a breakdown or a breakout at any moment. We've been stuck in this range for a while. But all in all, I do like the Bitcoin chart. I believe Bitcoin is 100% a buy, gonna remain a buy in my eyes, just because the chart is telling us that it wants to continue going higher. If Bitcoin wanted to go down, it would have been down already. And I think the interesting thing is that many people were calling for a shooting star here on Bitcoin, and that now seems to be invalidated. So sometimes people want a crash to happen so bad, looks like it's not going to happen so bad like they want it. At the end of the day, like I always say, Bitcoin is always a buy, never a sell. And I still feel like right now it's still just prices for Bitcoin for people to get investments in and to build some wealth here. Now, Ethereum, on the other hand, looks very interesting on Ethereum. I do not like the monthly close on Ethereum personally, only because we made a new low, right? Not that, I mean, we've hit these lows in 2024 and in October, but in terms of the short term, we formed a little a lower low, right? And now it feels as though Ethereum's price is struggling. And in my eyes, I feel like this might be a month in Ethereum to be more in the red. But what I do find interesting about Ethereum is that BlackRock bought 24,529 Ethereum worth $83 million. Some people are saying they know something that we don't. I mean, BlackRock usually does know something that we don't. But, all in all, just because they bought $83 million worth of Ethereum doesn't mean that it can't go down more. Because $83 million in Ethereum for BlackRock is chump change, okay? We all know that. You know that. I know that. My uncle knows that, okay? BlackRock is chump change, okay? So for them to go buy in more is nothing. For them to go DCA down, if Ethereum decides to go to 2,700, they can just go buy another 83 million pennies for them. Okay? Now, a lot of people like to copy trade what other people do. In this case, unless you got $83 million lying around, you're not copy trading BlackRock, okay? BlackRock, they move money, they move markets, okay? So, I would just say that just because they bought $83 million doesn't mean that this can't still go down. My price target, okay? Now, like I said, guys, I don't have a crystal ball. This is just my guess. I think Ethereum goes down to a 2,700 this month. Okay? Believe me if you want, whatever. I mean, Trump's media company, they're buying up a ton of Ethereum. BlackRock's buying a ton of Ethereum. I still feel like Ethereum could go down to 2,700 this month. Now, on the Instagram, I will be posting my price targets for this month on coins, etc. But I do feel like Ethereum is going to 2,700, and I do believe it's going to be a big buying opportunity for anybody who wants to buy. I would still have cash on the sidelines. We're still early in the bull run, and the bull runs are usually November to January. So we're still very early in the bull run. We can call this quarter one of the bull run leading into quarter two of the bull run. Okay, so we're still very early, but I do believe that Ethereum needs to show an upwards trajectory. And for right now, in my eyes, it's not. So for me, if you want a DCA for long term, cool, but still feel like Ethereum has room to dip here. And the fact that Solana has been eating away at Ethereum's market share, to me, this monthly close, and this is why, guys, I waited today to do this whole in-depth analysis on Ethereum in the market, because the monthly close was so important to see where it closed. Because if Ethereum went and closed over here at 3,500, now the story might be different. You have a huge green candle, but you have a huge capitulation. You have a huge green candle closing in here. Think about it, right? If we had Ethereum closing, okay, over here, then now over here, you could have another leg up, okay? The problem is that Ethereum closed down here. Market is very undecided because these kind of candles are candles that the market is very undecided because it's a huge wick up, a huge wick down, closed in the middle, closed in the red. Now, one could be like, this is a reversal in trend. Cool. If it is, cool. We're all going to make money anyway. But if I had to bet, I would bet that Ethereum comes down here to 2,700. Now, there's a possibility here, though. Here's something to think about. Because this is a monthly candle. There is a possibility that we get a capitulation to 2,700 just for Ethereum to go back up and now close in the green here. Okay, because if Ethereum closes in the green right here, then now that sets up the next month for a big leg up. Because when you see it like this, it starts to make a little bit more sense. Okay, so here's one thing to understand. Closing, trading early in the month is very difficult because there's a lot of action still to happen. Okay, because for a candle to go down right here, okay, go in the red right here, 2,700, 2,800, you're like, oh my God, it's over. Like, I'm about to shit the bed, Ethereum's finished. And then just for the last 5 days of the month, for it to go pump up 3,600, close at 3,600. Now we look phenomenal now. Now the story's different. See, and that's the trickery and the manipulation that we see a lot of times in the market. Early in the months, you see really red candles, and you're like, oh my God, it's a wrap, and then just for it to close in the green. Just like how in this month, in January, we literally, Ethereum was at 3,700. And all the bulls were like, Ethereum's going to go to the moon. I was one of them. Just for it to dump all the way back down at 2,900 and just for it to close right in the middle. Okay, so early in the months, guys, you guys got to be careful. Okay, because there's a lot of trickeries in the beginning of the month. Because one thing that I can see happening real soon, this is just what I think. Okay, still believe Ethereum's going to go to 2,800, 2,700. For it to go up, okay, form a new higher low. Okay, hold on. So to form a new higher low, you see that? My fault. A lower high, okay, to form a lower high just to bring it back down again. Because if you notice here, when Ethereum went to 3,700, it formed a lower high just to take it back down, close in the middle. This one could do the same thing, guys. Pump up to 3,600, tank all the way down to 2,700. So that's something that you guys got to keep in mind. That's very possible because this candle just started. So it's very hard to trade a candle that just started. But also, if it's pumping over here with no definition on the bottom, those are the kind of candles I'd be scared of. Because let's say if Ethereum starts pumping here, like I said, and it goes all the way here, that's a scary candle for me. Because now it's full with green, but there's no definition on the bottom. I personally always, when I'm looking at candles, the ones that are just wicking up with no wick on the bottom means that there's a good possibility, guys, that there's eventually going to be a wick to the bottom. Even the craziest candles like this one, there's still a wick on the bottom when it was in the red. This one, red. There was still a red here in the beginning. In the beginning, there was a red here. These are more rare, where there's no definition on the bottom. So, for me, I just feel like if we start pumping immediately away, to me, guys, I feel like at some point in the month, it's going to be a huge trick, yet again, and finally wick down. Because for us, if we wick down to that 2,800 level, Now I will be more bullish because I need to see a capitulation candle. Everyone that trades, guys, you guys know that a capitulation candle is super important. We had a capitulation here, 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 and here. You need that capitulation candle. Capitulation. You need a capitulation. Okay, this doesn't strike me as a capitulation. We need a capitulation here so that once we dump down to this moving average, retest the moving average, most likely it holds because we're in a bull run. Then, and if it closes in the green, then March is going to be straight up a movie. That's just what I think in my eyes. So for Ethereum, we need to see a capitulation, guys. And that's why I'm saying that for right now, I will not be accumulating Ethereum. I'd rather wait for a sell-off to then jump in, ape in big time, because I still feel like Ethereum is going to hit all-time high. It will pass all-time high. It will absolutely rip the narrative in crypto changes very fast. Right now, things could be bearish for Ethereum, but later, be very bullish for Ethereum. You guys know how it is. One week, people love this meme coin. The next week, they hate it. A week and a half ago, everyone loved Trump coin. Now, no one loves Trump coin. You see how fast narratives can change? So right now, everyone's talking about Solana, 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 but that narrative can also change very fast as well. Okay, so that's something that I do want you guys to think about. But me personally, I'm gonna remain a little bearish on Ethereum. Bitcoin, I am bullish. Jason Lockhart in the chat saying too much uncertainty in the markets. Big day tomorrow. I completely agree, man. There is a lot of uncertainty in the market, and I just feel like hold on. So right here we have Ethereum. See, look, fact of the day: Ethereum ETFs experience $136.2 million in outflows, with Ethereum driving a 99 million market decline as investors reacted to recent volatility after DeepSeek's entry into the crypto space. Okay, so at the end of the day, there is a lot of uncertainty, especially in an Ethereum. Bitcoin to me still looks phenomenal. Oh my God, this is like one of the best looking charts I've seen in a while. Definitely gonna go to the moon. Now let's see Solana's chart. This looks phenomenal in my eyes. Me personally, I believe, let's say Ethereum capitulates to 2,800. There definitely could be a capitulation here on Solana. Maybe forming a higher low. Maybe, jumping down here to maybe 185, 200, before closing the month up here. Because what I do feel like is going to happen on Solana this month specifically, I do feel like we are going to get the highest monthly close on on Solana that we've seen. That's what I believe. I believe that we're definitely going to see the highest monthly close on Solana. I don't believe that Solana is going to pass its all-time high this month. That would be great, but this was also a good monthly close. Now, I wish it could have been the highest monthly close, but it's fine. We're still bullish on Solana, but what I'm looking for in Solana, like I said, guys, is to make the highest monthly close. Anywhere above 237 would be bullish. So anything above that, I'm good with. And I believe the month after would set up March to be one of the craziest months in Solana. Okay, but for right now, the way things are set up across the market, I do not feel like February is going to be an astronomically going to the moon month for crypto. I believe it's going to be a stepping stone to take crypto to the moon, on chart wise, but I don't believe it's going to be a moon month. Okay. Also, well, and one thing too to think about, the Fed pausing rates and not reducing rates also has has a factor in what is going on right now. Okay. GRT, nasty monthly close. This was absolutely exactly what I didn't want to happen to GRT. This is a nasty close on GRT, but hey, maybe opens opportunities here for purchases. Okay, that's something to think about. maybe opens buying opportunities here at the 13-cent range, the 11-cent range. Because at the end of the day, I still believe GRT is going to go to the moon this bull run. Is it going to go to all-time high? Who knows? But at the end of the day, 13 cents to $1.30 is still a 10x. Okay, so that's something to think about. But this was a nasty monthly close because it's just what it's doing here, guys. It's literally conforming to a trend, okay? Conforming to a trend that we've seen for a while already, all the way from March of 2024, okay? And if you can tell, I mean, it doesn't take a genius to figure this out. We're on a downtrend, okay? Until we ultimately get a reversal. And right now, me personally, I will not be buying any GRT at this price right now. I believe we can go lower, okay? Now, like I said, it's early in the month, and there could be manipulation. It can pump to 23 cents just to go back down again, guys. So that's something to think about. Pepe, not the best close. Me personally, I'm not liking this monthly close on Pepe either. Shiba, nasty monthly close. I believe Shiba can capitulate all the way to at least 15, maybe even lower, maybe 13. But ultimately, I feel like the ultimate capitulation for Shiba would be at 11. So, hey, that's a strategy too. If you want to put a really cheap buy order on Shiba to maybe catch a really good bottom, I believe that 11 would be it. Hey, maybe the market wicks down really hard, flash crash, and you are able to catch those good prices. This is a good time to put really cheap buy orders in, because if they hit, it's just almost like free money, right? Because there is certain prices that we all know is super underpriced, right? And there's certain prices where if you like just looking right now at the price and you're like, damn, if I could get in at this price, I would make so much money. So you know what I'm trying to get at? So there is certain prices that are just genius prices that we all know that if we got in, we would make free money. So I would definitely allocate a lot of money to buy orders, and just, hey, if it hits, it hits. If it doesn't, another day, another dollar. Okay, Dogecoin, I really like this monthly close. This is a monthly close where I feel like it is still setting up for higher trajectory. Okay, I like that it closed in the green. It closed a little weird, to be honest with you, but it's still closed in the green with not a very big wick down. So there was more buy action, and there was more in the green action than in the red action, which is good. I believe that Dogecoin should look good this month. I could see more action going upwards trajectory for Dogecoin. If I had to guess, I would guess that Dogecoin at least closes above 40 cents this month, which is going to be something like, if I'm not mistaken, 25-30% jump from here. Let's see. About 40 cents. 22%. Like a 22% jump. So I could see Dogecoin definitely closing above 40 cents for February. Okay. Chainlink, this is a phenomenal chart, and that's why the price is appreciating like this. Chainlink, on the other hand, I believe Chainlink is going to pass this $30 mark that it did. Chainlink is probably one of the best coins for February. Okay, that's just what I think. I think Chainlink is going to set up for a really massive run. I mean, the chart is already set up for a really massive run for February. Look at January. This is the highest close that we've had this bull run. So in my eyes, Chainlink, I think, is going to hit $34 this month alone. That's just what I think, okay? And if Chainlink were to hit $34 in this month, that would set up March for an absolute madness in Chainlink, okay? But if you guys look at this chart, this looks phenomenal, okay? Compared to the rest of the market, this is a really nice candle for Chainlink to be closing in. So Chainlink is definitely going to be one of my favorite picks coming into February, okay? ICP, nasty. Same thing like GRT, same thing like Shiba, same thing like Pepe. Not a good looking chart, guys. I do not like this chart at all. Cardano, very nice. I like how Cardano's setting up here. Cardano actually closed in the green. This chart is looking like the Dogecoin chart. This I like. It held well. Actually, if anything, it looks even a little better than the Dogecoin chart. The candle actually closed more in the green, and we've held really well. I believe Dogecoin. What we're looking for, what we're looking for in Cardano is the same thing like we're looking in Dogecoin. We're looking for the highest close this bull run. Okay, so any price above $1.07 for Cardano is gonna be a big win for Cardano to then set it up for March to go to the moon. Okay, because remember, guys, Cardano, certain coins have that US zero crypto tax thing going on, that whole narrative. So that's a very, very good thing. But ultimately, we're looking for above $1.07 for Cardano for this month, and that would be a really solid close to then take us even higher. But ultimately, I'm liking this chart right now. Okay, all right. So Filecoin. If you guys got any coins you guys want me to look at, man, feel free to write it in the chat while I'm still here so we can go over it. Because today I'm really going over the monthly candles because it's going to give us an outlook into February and what February has to show. Filecoin, same thing. Weird downtrend. Apecoin, same thing. Nasty downtrend. H-bar looks very solid. This is a very solid looking chart. And me personally, I'm expecting minimum on H-bar 46 cents this month. Okay? Not minimum in reality is really 37 cents, right? But the way this chart is moving, we keep forming higher closes on the monthly. I think H-bar is going to do very, very well. Okay? Algorand actually closing pretty well. Algorand setting up for a big move. I think Algorand is definitely a buy coming into February. This is kind of reminding me, like, if you notice, guys, certain charts, they all look the same. So if you look at a Dogecoin, if you look at a Dogecoin, a Cardano, they all kind of look the same. Like look at this. Like if I go to Cardano, same looking chart. Dogecoin, same looking chart. Algorand, same. Not that the chart is the same, but the last 4 months are the same. Whereas you have a huge green, one red, one little weak green, but now you're setting up for a big move up. Okay, that's just something to think about. Cosmos looks a little weird, to be honest with you. I like that it closed in the green here, but it's still on a weird downtrend. Cosmos hasn't been getting the love that it's gotten before. Ethereum Classic, this is a shit coin. In my eyes, it's a shit coin now. No one uses Ethereum Classic, but the chart still looks relatively okay. Okay? Tezos looks horrible, guys. Aptos looks really horrible. Oh my goodness. XRP looks pretty darn good. Not gonna lie, guys. I am the biggest XRP hater, but I'm not gonna lie. XRP looks good. This is definitely look. This is the highest monthly close in XRP's history. I'm expecting another move up on XRP. I can't knock the chart. I can't knock the hustle. XRP holders are really holding, man, for real. I can expect a bigger leg up for XRP here. 100%. XRP is a buy in my eyes in February, okay? Near Protocol, nasty looking chart, okay? XLM reminds me of the Dogecoin chart. Same thing. Setting up for another leg up. What we're looking for is a higher monthly close than November and December, so that we can set up March for that next leg up. Okay. Polkadot looks ugly. Litecoin actually looks okay. Litecoin actually is setting up for a big move. Even though Litecoin is a shit coin in my eyes, no one uses it. Just like how I was talking about, what was I talking about over here? Just like Ethereum Classic, but it's OG coins with potential to go up. Highest monthly close in this bull run. There's a lot of potential here, okay? Arbitrum, nasty. Optimism, nasty. Matic, disgusting. Okay? Like, there's so many coins that their chart just look disgusting. Now, Aave is what surprised me, man. Because when we did that live stream the other day, and Aave was in the red. I had said that if Aave closed in the red, we could see a move like this, where it capitulates down to that bottom fib to then go back up to start its movement back up. But instead, Aave actually closed the monthly in the green. So for me, Aave is setting up for a very nice run here. That's what I think. I think Aave, and you know, the thing is with Aave that folks need to understand is that Aave is a leverage platform. It's a collateral platform. And in bull runs, massive amounts of people are injecting massive amounts of liquidity into leveraging platforms because they're trying to borrow against their money to then flip it into more money. As we all know, guys, when we're in bull runs, people are leveraging out the wazoo. Okay, everyone is trying to make money. Everyone's trying to borrow against their money. So that's why I always said that leveraging platforms always have a really good narrative in bull runs because people are going to be injecting a massive amount of money into that protocol. If we can check here, right here, Aave on DeFi Llama, like look at this. Guys, look at this. We literally are at damn near all-time highs. We're at damn near all-time highs, guys. In Aave TVL. Okay? Like bro. Like this is the token price. And this is the TVL. We're at all-time high, guys, for TVL on Aave. And this is the first time I looked at this. But without me looking at it, I already knew that's what was the case. Because we're in a bull run. People are trading like crazy. Aave is setting up for a very, very big run this bull run. Like we're talking about possibly here, guys, all-time highs for Aave. Which an all-time high for Aave would be a double up from where it is now. I'm expecting this month to be phenomenal for Aave. I'm expecting a $430 on Aave this month. Okay? Now at some point I believe that it can hit all-time high this bull run. Aave is looking very good, guys. That's all I'm gonna say on Aave, okay? Now the rest of the market, like I keep telling you guys, a lot of things aren't promised on the rest of this market. Things are looking a little funny money for the rest of the market, but there is certain coins, like I say, Cardano, HBAR, Dogecoin, Solana, Aave, okay? Even an XLM, okay? Litecoin that are good buys coming into this month, an XRP that you can make money. And then here's the thing, because one thing that's good to do and a good strategy is look at that monthly candle, look at the ones that have the best opportunity for upside in this month, and make that money. And then when that monthly candle closes again, reassess like, oh, all my short-term trades, I'm gonna have to move it to here or move it to here. But your long-term trades, obviously, you don't even care about monthly candles, right? Long term, you're just holding it and you know it's going to appreciate. But your short term trades should be based on monthly and yearly candles, okay? And for the monthly, guys, some of these coins look phenomenal. Some don't look good. Some, like the ones that I said that aren't going to look good, those probably will take another 2 to 3 months to build a chart where now it looks like this is gonna moon this month. But you have to listen to the chart, because at the end of the day, guys, it's like you can't force a trade. If a trade doesn't seem like it's gonna work, it's because probably it's not gonna work. Okay, it has to be very telling. It has to tell a story, and only some of these charts and some of these coins tell a story. The rest don't look as well. Now, like I always say, if some of you guys want to DCA into positions because you don't care what price it's at and you know it's going to appreciate, cool. But that's only for the people who are willing to bear dumps, because it's easier said than done. It's easier to say that you're going to be able to withstand a dump on the market after you bought and you're going to buy more. It's not anyone that can pull that off. Okay, more experienced traders are able to say that and do it. But now, inexperienced traders will say that, but when it happens, they shit the bed and they panic. Okay, and that is the reality, guys. That if you are gonna buy some of these coins, like an ape coin who's been on a downtrend, you have to accept that your money could get chopped 50%. And you don't know when it's gonna return. So that's a very emotional game. It takes a lot of emotional space in your head. Okay? So, and a lot of mental space. So you guys got to realize that not every chart looks good right now, and they could take, right, another 2 to 3 months, because an ape coin could dump down here, then dump here, and do a capitulation, to then come up, again. And look how long that takes. Now, by the time there was a reversal, that's all the way in, a reversal. That's all the way in June. June is when and then August is when you can pass this trend line. Like, this is just an example, but like, that's what I'm trying to get at, is that sometimes it takes 2 to 3 to 4 months for a play to work out. It's not overnight. So it's like, I personally would be buying. Entering positions where it is more safe, it is more secure. You're gonna make money in the short term. Okay, so like I say, guys, at the end of the day, there's gonna be money to be made in this market, of course, but also do not get married to these coins, man. There's so many coins on the market now. Just please don't get married. Get married in real life, but don't get married to these coins in the market, okay? There's a shit ton of them, and we don't know the day of tomorrow, and a lot of these coins are in downtrends, like I keep saying, man. So, look, at the end of the day, we gonna make this money regardless. Those who are patient will always win. That's what I always say in crypto. Those who are patient will always win. Those who are reactive, think too fast, don't take their time to make moves, will always make the wrong move. Okay? So look, guys, I'm gonna close out. I'm gonna close out the stream today. But all in all, guys, I just want to remind you guys, man, for anybody who wants to get into the inner circle, like I say, guys, you guys have until in 2 hours and 10 minutes. I'm gonna close out this mint for the lifetime access inner circle, man. And like I say, guys, if you guys want to be a part of what I got going on, and always be in tune and locked into my community and all the calls and all the market analysis, and learn from other people, and at the end of the day, guys, knowledge doesn't have a price, man. And I always tell people this. It's like, and let's not even think about this Genesis pass right quick. I just want to say something to you guys right quick. Think about this for a second. People want to drive an 18-wheeler truck. This is what I feel like about the crypto market. People want to drive an 18-wheel truck, but never took a CDL class in their life. They never went to a school for trucks. They just want to hop in the truck and they want to drive at 80 miles per hour down the highway. It's only a matter of time before you get into a severe accident and you could die or you kill somebody else. So it's the same thing in this crypto market. This is a crypto market that's over $3 trillion. You thinking that you're going to get in with $1,000 and turn it into $1,000,000. But what you will soon find out is that $1,000 will go to zero faster than you even put the money into the market. Okay? So what I try to tell people is that there is no price on knowledge. Okay? You need knowledge before you do anything. When a person who's flying an aircraft goes and a pilot, he doesn't just hop in a plane and start flying the plane. Okay? He has to take a course. He has to practice hundreds of hours before he flies a plane commercially. So at the end of the day, guys, with crypto, it's the same thing. You want to learn something, you want to be good at something, you got to put in the knowledge and you got to put in the time. Nothing comes for free in this world. And also, if you want to be successful at something, you got to put in the effort. And that's what I'm trying to provide for you guys in the Inner Circle Discord. And the Lifetime Access Pass is literally a lifetime full of knowledge from me and many others who love crypto. Okay? So look, guys, the link is in the bio. If you do want to mint the NFT, you have until midnight tonight. In about 2 hours, the mint's going to close. I love you guys so much. God bless. And have a merry January 31st. Okay? God bless, guys. Stay blessed. And like I always say, don't do drugs. Stay positive. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And another day, another dollar. Peace.